Welcome to the Phoenix Seminar on the Psychology of Achievement. Have you ever wondered why some people are more successful than others? Why some people earn more money, are happier, have better jobs, better relationships, better health, and seem to get far more out of life? Well, when I was 15 years old, this question began to preoccupy me. I've spent over 25 years. I've traveled in over 80 countries. I've worked at 30 different jobs, and I've spent, by my own estimate, about 30,000 hours in study to try to find the answer to why some people are more successful than others. And you know something? I have found that this is one of the most studied subjects in the world, that there's more information available on it today than has ever been available before, and that today we can say with complete confidence that success is as predictable as the sun rising in the east and setting in the west. Today you can be more successful faster than you ever dreamed possible if you will do two basic things. Number one, make a decision to exceed all your previous levels of accomplishment. Make a decision to be successful and to achieve your goals, whatever you construe them to be. And number two, learn how. This seminar has been assembled in order to teach you how. Since we put it together several years ago, over 150,000 men and women have been through this seminar in one form or another, and many of them have said it's like getting a brand new chance at life. One gentleman said to us it was like getting a blank check on the future. We're going to teach you in the next few hours some of the most important things that have ever been found, that have been discovered and rediscovered, that go back 4,000 years into history, science, religion, metaphysics, psychology, philosophy, and all esoteric fields of study have come to the conclusions that we are going to talk about in this seminar. If you will just use some of the things you learn in this seminar, it can dramatically change your results for the better. Now, in studying the subject of success, one of the things we have to do is put some preconceptions aside. One of the things that I began thinking was that in order to be successful, you had to be especially intelligent, or you had to have a great education, or you had to be terrific looking, or you had to have contacts, or you had to have luck. Do you know that these items have been examined thoroughly and there's no correlation at all between success and intelligence, education, luck, contacts, and appearance? They are helpful in some cases, but there's no direct correlation. Success is based on other things. Now, before we go any further, let's talk about what we mean by success. When we look at the difference between animals and human beings, we find that animals have what is called a survival instinct. Animals work to get enough to eat, a place to sleep, to reproduce their species, and then they either hibernate and or die. Human beings have what you might call a success instinct. A success instinct means that human beings are driven internally to succeed, that it is as natural for you to be a success and to want to be a success as it is for you to breathe in and breathe out. That success, the drive to be and have and do and more, to fulfill your potential as a human being, is an absolutely essential part of your being. That we never are satisfied as long as we're alive. We always want to have more. We always want to be more. We always want to do more. The question, of course, is why is it that so few people achieve things in life? Let's talk about what the success instinct embraces. Now, I have looked at this for years and years, and in my estimation, success can be broken down and put under 7 categories. There are 7 ingredients of success, and if you have these 7, everything you could ever want in life can be put under one of these categories. So let's look at what we're talking about. Number 1, starting point of success, top of the hit parade throughout all of human history, is just peace of mind. Peace of mind means that you feel content, at peace, relaxed inside. Peace of mind to a great degree means freedom. It means freedom especially from fear. Freedom from fear, freedom from stress, freedom from anxiety, freedom from want, freedom from lack, freedom from negative emotions, freedom from guilt, and so on. But peace of mind is the first and most important ingredient of success. Why? It's because if you get anything else in life and you don't get your peace of mind, you won't even enjoy it. Number 2 ingredient of success, health and energy. Health and energy. Health means that we have the health, we are freed from sickness, freedom from disease, freedom from pain, freedom from ailments, and so on, but also energy. We mean vitality. And today we know, as a result of exhaustive research in medicine and psychology, that there's a very close correlation between peace of mind and health and energy. Is that 80 to 90% of all the ailments that the human body suffers, including most of the reasons why we die before our time, have to do with disrupted peace of mind. Psychosomatic medicine is based on the discovery that psycho, the mind, makes soma, the body, sick. So therefore, as we strive for higher levels of peace of mind, we almost automatically have better levels of health and energy. Now, the third ingredient of success is loving relationships. Loving relationships means that we have the ability, the capacity to enter into long-term loving relationships with other men and women. It means that we have the ability to give of ourselves, to love, and to be loved. And the ability to enter into loving relationships is an essential part of being human. It is the one essential characteristic of our humanhood. And we look at loving relationships, you'll find that almost all of the problems you have in life, about 80%, 85% of our problems in life, as they say, talk back. That 85% of all the success you'll ever enjoy in life is going to be determined by how well you get along with other people. The quality and quantity of our relationships is the true mark of how well you're doing as a human being. And as you know, that problems within your relationships, starting from early childhood all the way up through our adult lives, disrupt our health and energy, disrupt our peace of mind. If our loving relationships are stable, usually our health and energy is stable and we have great peace of mind. Now, how do you measure loving relationships? Well, one of the simplest measures that you can use is simply this. It is to ask yourself how much you laugh with another person. How much do you laugh? Because you'll find that the first thing that enters into a happy relationship is laughter, and the first thing that leaves when the relationship starts to go sour is the laughter. Laughter, because it is a completely spontaneous expression of life, is the true mark of a healthy personality and a healthy relationship, as you know from your own experience. Now, number 4 ingredient of success is financial freedom. Financial freedom means that you have enough money so that you don't worry about money. Now, some people have a tendency to say, well, success is just simply a matter of money and they're not interested in money. But the fact of the matter is that money is important. It takes money to buy clothes and books and to go to school and buy medical attention and to travel and to have all the good things in life. And every one of us, in order to be a success, has to reach the point where we know we have the capacity to earn enough money so that we don't worry about money. We have to reach the point where we can turn our minds to other things, higher things, to our relationships, to our health, to the improvement of our minds, to the expansion of our emotional and our spiritual life. So we all have to have the ability to earn more money, and the great majority of people, unfortunately, don't earn enough by their own estimation. In this course, you're going to learn how you can earn virtually all the money that you want in the course of your lifetime if you're willing to make the efforts and to pay the necessary price. Now, the 5th ingredient of success is worthy goals and ideals. Worthy goals and ideals. Sometimes when we talk about ideals, we mean values. And we know that values really lie at the core of the human being. What your values are determines almost everything that happens to you. Worthy goals and ideals are what give us a sense of meaning and purpose. Dr. Viktor Frankl, the founder of logotherapy, concluded after a lifetime of research that we as human beings need meaning and purpose. We need significance. You need to know that you're doing something that's important. You need to know when you get up in the morning why you're getting up. You need to believe in what you're doing. You need commitment. You need involvement. You need dedication. You need excitement in life. So therefore, worthy goals and ideals are critical. And worthy goals and ideals, of course, that are consistent with your values. What we have found, unfortunately, is probably 80% or more of people have little or no values. They have no sense of direction. They just wander. They do whatever someone else wants them to do. And this is a major problem that contributes to unhappiness. The 6th ingredient of success is self-knowledge, self-understanding. Self-knowledge, self-understanding. What does this mean? Well, it means that you know and understand who you are, why you do the things you do, what makes you tick. It also means that you have self-honesty. It also means that you have the character and the courage to face yourself honestly and squarely. As Shakespeare said, warts and all. You have the honesty to face your strengths and the weaknesses. You have the honesty, if you like, and the integrity to look into yourself to fully understand why you do what you do. What makes you tick? And in this seminar, by the way, we're going to give you an enormous amount of information on why you are the way you are and how you can change it in a very positive way if you're not happy with it. Now, the 7th ingredient of success is really a result, and it is a sense of personal fulfillment. It is a sense of personal fulfillment, what Abraham Maslow called self-actualization. Self-actualization is the feeling that you are becoming everything that you're capable of becoming. Self-actualization means that you feel every single day that you're moving toward the fulfillment of your inherent possibilities. And self-actualization comes as a result of having worthy goals and ideals, having loving relationships, having a high degree of self-knowledge and self-understanding, which generates health and energy, peace of mind, loving relationships, and so on. Now, the interesting thing is, the tragedy is the great majority of men and women today achieve so little. On a score of 1 to 10 in terms of human potential, the average person is functioning at far, far below what they're capable of. On a score of 1 to 10, the average person is scoring perhaps 2 or 3 on most of these scales. 84% of people working today are underemployed in that their jobs do not fully tax their abilities and their potential. 80% would rather be doing something else. In a study of married couples, what we found was that 38% of married couples would rather be married to someone else. We've also found that the great majority of people in our society, after a lifetime of well-paid work, retire broke. They retire poor, they retire on pensions. Only 1% become wealthy, only 5% become financially independent, 15% have some savings, and 80% are dependent on others. The average savings, lifetime savings of a retired couple in America or Canada today is less than $60,000. That's after earning between $500,000 and $1 million in an average working lifetime. Well, why is this? The number one reason is that we come into this world without an instruction manual. You can go through your entire education and never be taught anything about success. I personally believe that there should be a course on success in every single grade level, in every single school, in every single college and university. We come into the world like a computer. If you can imagine a computer, imagine that you bought this beautiful, sophisticated computer and you took it home. And you took it out of the box and you set it up, but you had no instruction manual. That you had to figure out how to work out this computer all by yourself. Or imagine a combination lock, being given a beautiful combination lock that is on a box that contains everything that you ever want, but you don't know the combination. We come into the world with no instruction manual, and we spend our whole lives trying to figure out how to do things right. Well, the key to success is, first of all, what we call understanding, learning how to do things right. And this course is an instruction manual on success. You'll be able to get more out of yourself as a result of this course that you can possibly dream of today. The second ingredient is E, which requires effort. There are many people, as you know, lifelong students who study and study and study, but they never make the necessary or the correct efforts. The middle point is a multiplication sign, and understanding multiplied times effort equals results. In this course, what we're going to do is we're going to dramatically increase your understanding. We're going to give you the tools to dramatically increase the effectiveness of your efforts, so you're doing not only things right, but you are doing the right things, and you're going to dramatically increase your results. Many people have taken this course and been able to earn more in the following year than they earned in the previous 5. Many people have taken this course and been able to make more progress in 1 or 2 years than they've made in their lifetime to date. It is not unusual for a person to take this course and double or triple their income within a matter of a few weeks or a few months, simply by applying some of these principles. Now, do these principles work? These principles are the basis of all success and achievement in adult life. Every successful man or woman uses them to some degree. Every successful man or woman practices them consciously or unconsciously. What we've done is we've developed them together in this seminar program as a system, very much like a process of learning anything, that if you will take it, if you will use it, if you will apply it systematically, if you will put it into action and you'll work with it consistently for even a short period of time, you're going to start to see changes that are absolutely marvelous. It is my contention that you can be, have, or do anything that you want in life. You can grow and expand and fulfill your potential. You can earn more money. You can have greater peace of mind. You can have more health and energy. You can have better loving relationships. You can have financial security. You can have a sense of personal fulfillment. You can have a great feeling of peace inside simply by following what's in this course. So please come with me. Let's go and let's begin to explore everything that you're capable of doing. Let us look at what you may be in terms of your future.